All right. Yeah, this is going. So here we are back at the trailhead, and it's nice. Dogs are here. They're all fine and okay. And we're a little bit older these days with our adventures, but we've done it so many times that with the dogs, kind of know what each other is doing without talking necessarily or communicating. And so this is Kira. Kira is always in the front. They got new bandanas. Ooh. So Kira's always in the front, and there's the pack, like when the pack travels, these are like wolves, coyotes and stuff. The front position is kind of the lead, the scout. They're not necessarily the alpha, but next to the alpha kind of, and they're on the lookout, and if there's any danger, they're gonna fight it off or do what they need to do, or alert the rest of the pack to run away or whatever they're gonna do. And then typically in the middle is like the alpha, and then bringing to the rear usually is like the older dogs. And which was interesting today because Koufax must have been feeling it because we Kira was in the lead, Koufax was in the middle, and I was bringing up the end. So what does that tell me about what Koufax thinks of me? So I'm the older dog to get picked off at the back. So anyways, great hike. This video is more so for Sarah Swinney, Ma Swin, and just know I'm back safe. I'm just looking, man, I look kind of tired. Eyes a little bit, but been kind of burning the candle at both ends to get this trip in and have fun with my dear friends Nathan and Bobette. So beautiful day out here at the White Clouds in Idaho, trying to make it to 4th of July Lake. And when I was coming out, there was a family of, I think, 5 kids and mom and dad. And I talked to them for a little bit, and they're overnighting. So each of them had their backpack, and the kids, youngest might have been 10 or so. And their intent was to make it to the lake. And I was like, it can be done if you have poles and then you know how to travel over kind of snowfields well. Guy seemed optimistic, so I told him I was very impressed that they got the whole family out here to do that. Very impressive. Anybody who's been in this situation, I think what an endeavor that can be at times. Getting everybody on board for, hey, let's go with mom and dad and commune with nature and carry all of our stuff and sleep in tents. I don't know, family of 5, quite impressive. But I suggested too that you could probably just camp at the trailhead, and it would be a pretty good experience because there's a creek nearby and not too much snow there. It could be fun. Like this time of year, I'll have to remember that for future years. All right, well, that was the little adventure, and that is 4th of July adventure. And Mom, you can rest easy because I've been up in the mountains and I'm back again. Nothing happened. Nothing will happen. Just trust me. Hopefully Connor and Zach got a good laugh out of that. Connor, the one who calls me unquestionable judgment. questionable judgment. So it's unquestionably questionable judgment. Maybe about accurate.